Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn your English. So take out your honeydew book and turn page 34. We are going to learn poem today. The name of the poem is Geography Lesson, written by Zulfikar Ghosh. Here the poem Geography Lesson is written by Zulfikar Ghosh. He was a famous poet and a novelist who was born in India before Indian independence. But after that, he migrated to Pakistan and now he is settled in the USA. This poem, Geography Lesson, is a 24-line single stanza poem that does not have any rhyme scheme at all. In the poem, the poet talks about three important things. First, how everything looks from the sky, and secondly, how civilization was established and the reason behind the unorganized settlement, and third, his questions to himself, why people hate each other. Okay, let's see and hear the poem first. I will read it out, all of it, and then I'll explain it stanza by stanza, okay? Look at your book. When the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile, there seemed an inevitability about what on ground had looked haphazard, unplanned, and without style when the jet sprang into the sky. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography that land and water attracted man was clearly delineated when the jet reached 10,000 feet. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. But it was difficult to understand that the man on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build walls across cities and to kill. From that height, it was not clear why. So, look at the poem. We will try to explain it. The first stanza. Here the poet says, when the jet sprang. When the jet sprang at its one past tense spring. Past tense ani at hok swak di nani. Had a jet at its so na pangay hini mea fighter jet di na kera nila wa. When the jet sprang into the sky. So it was clear. That means the poet understood why the city had developed the way it had. Because everything looked so small that the mile seemed to be like 6 inches. Everything looked small from above. Okay. More. It looks very small. Seeing it scale 6 inches to the smile at it. So, and it was become very certain, very clear that all the cities are unplanned without any style. Hetia kan lau ena moi ta kan mu te po hiwan sanga tang chuanin plan reng lo thil nok nuai style po lem lo ang mai hi ani a. And without any principle at all, an organization on the ground, the earth. Okay, it looks very haphazard. Aboy de unuai in landan te khatia ang zong ka plan mu mal po lawin nuai mayani ati na mayani. So first stanza ka ani. And part 2. In the second part here, the poet says that when the plane reached 10,000 feet in the sky, 10,000 feet, feet sing khat suang sang kan han thoto nu chuan asang atang chuan the poet came to know why the cities of countries are located near the rivers and also the valleys are so populated. Mishing te himun shanga kan lo cheng dara chunga chuanin lui kam mo lui bula hianin mishing te kan lo cheng hem berani ti kha alo lang chiang em mayani atiani. That is the logic of geography, that land and water attracted men atiani. Chu valleys kan ti chuan lui ruam ate mishing kan lo an lo tambi kaniti te kha alang chiang em ma chu geography kan zir dan ang khani a. It provides the logic of geography, which is clearly shown the reason that made the people settled in an unorganized way. So, according to him, land and water, which are lifeline and the reason for our survival, attracted the early humans also. The land here refers to the green land and which we cultivate food and make the shelter. Tutia ang mun so engating e mixing dan panchin kan ti chuanin ran vulnan te thai chin nante anwam big ema luidung chu wang chuan luidung chuan mishing hi pani ti khalo lang chiang ani ati a. So it repeats again. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, he came to tell about that the airplane was 10,000 feet up in the sky and he could see land and water. Chutiang huna chuanin luidung omdante kho omdante kha chiang le zolin alo lang ta ni ti asoina mai ani. Part 3, in the third part, and the point says that when the airplane was at the height of around 6 miles, mel rukvela sangan han tho meu chuan it became clear that the earth is round. Khovel hi mu mani ti khalo lang chiang ta a, and it is more sea than land. Okay, tin tui pui hello zau zok em khomwal a yin khomwal tlem te zo kalo ni ti kha chiang takin a mu theyani. So according to him, he could understand why he could not understand why people hate each other on this earth. Chutiang khopa chen na mun tlem zok a cheng mishing ni si hian I engatinge kan la in lungrual lo why we build walls across the cities and countries. Here walls means borders, okay? Engatinge ramte kan la in richek chuka engatinge kal phalo chin te kan la in siama engatinge mishing te kan la in tha boy ti hi shathiam harkati ta ani mel rukvela sanga tang chuan chu ka muthiam to lo thungani atiani. So at such a height, the poet says single earth and wonders why people are divided. Why are we divided? So he could not understand why we hate each other, why we have to make borders, and why we have to kill ourselves. So from that height, it was not clear why. Okay, so that is the summary of the poem Geography lesson. I hope it is clear. So if you want to look at the glossary, you will see the difficult words there. So working with the poem, find 3 or 4 phrases in stanzas 1 and 2 which are likely to occur in geography lesson. Geography lesson ati na chani o mairin phrase ka stanza 1 le 2 atangin phrase pani thom vel thang chhuak ro ti na mai ani a kaka in ronti anga. So let's see. I will give you some examples. Unplanned and without a style. The rivers run. The valleys were populated. Land and water attracted men. Kang ho te poka geography lesson ni om takha anitani. So seen from the window of an aeroplane, the city appears what? As developed as necessary. Which of the following statements are example of the logic of geography? Geography lesson di om tak ani na chantur pathum anwayam hi di ahian thangro ti nani ta. There are cities where there are rivers. Ti te po anianga. Number 1 and number 3, it is easy to understand why valleys are populated. Ti te po anianga. Number 5, the earth is round and it has more sea than land. Ti te 1, 3 and 5 ka ani. So number 4, mention 2 things that are clear from the height and not clear from the height. Van sang atanga thil chiang takle, van sang atanga chiang lo. Pani thil pani veve so roti na mai ani a. What are clear from the height? It was clear that the city had developed the way it had. It looks very haphazard. Okay, it is clear from the height. And it was clear from the height that the land and water attracted men. Okay, land le water ti chuan in mishing te hi common ti kha height changkha na lang chianga. So those are the 2 things that are clear from the height and not clear from the height. What is not clear from the height? It is in the last stanza. See, it is not clear why humans hate each other. It is not clear why we build walls across the cities. It is not clear why we kill ourselves. Okay, that is the answer. Do it in your notebook nicely, carefully. Okay, that's all. Thank you, guys.